Okay, so I'm start recording here. Where is its WhatsApp? So it is self introduction. We are talking, right? Yeah, very simple, guys. Your name, first of all, myself. Don't say it's me kind of stuff. Myself, Latif. Your work experience is there, but your fresher requirement, fresher thing, you are applied based on a fresher part, right? So you don't need to mention about your work experience kind of stuff. That to less than 6 months, it is invalid experience. Less than 6 months, any experience is there, it is invalid experience. So better to tell your proper experience. Okay. So any specific experience is there. Otherwise, better we jump to the your graduation. So what is your graduation? I am done BTech, means Bachelor of Technology, Electronics and Communication Engineering. Um, Year of pass out is 2008, and if you want to tell percentage, you can tell percentage. Then you want to tell any specific graduation parts are there, or maybe you done a post graduation part, like a year from MTech. You done a I have done MTech with computer science, and in 2019, and my graduation, I have completed my graduation in Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering with 70% marks in 2017. That is like you've done a post graduation, you have to tell about a graduation also. That is enough. Like I have done my 10th class in this particular school, may not give weight for that one. But if it is a highlighted school, highlighted colleges, or highlighted percentages, then you can underline it. Like you can able to highlight this. I have a family of four, brother, sister, kind of stuff. What is your father? What is your mother do? And what is your brother and sisters do? If they are working in a certain organization, so you can specify it. Okay, so it's that is about your you and your family. So next is if you done any certification, any specific things or extracurricular activities. I'm a sports person. I participate in tournaments. I'm not. I don't have that quality also. But if you have that quality, then I'm a book collector. Usually, like I usually like to buy books. I'm not reading books. I like to buy books. What kind of books? Like maybe Sydney Sheldon books, Robin Sharma, other books. Sydney Sheldon, Robin Sharma, Agatha Christie. Recently, I started. I can't spell it. I will tell collecting books of. So no, 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 not this one. King and Maxwell. This is. So who is the other? It is that is yeah, this other. Okay, so like I try to collect the Will Robbie series and King and Maxwell series kind of stuff. Okay, so but problem is when I purchase in the airport, always I will get a second book or third book kind of stuff, or not from the first book. Okay, so always
Sir, which genre is okay, sir?
what it is.
The type of books is okay to tell or
It
common.
is what is your hobby? What is your hobby? What is
Okay.
the style of books you read it? Okay, these are all what kind of books is like. Recently, I purchased a book which is very new book. It is. I forget what is the book name. It is that is about a. This is based on this what we can say like a CAA operation, covert operations kind of stuff only. One book I purchased, that is a Will Robbie series, completely CA operation, that is guarantee. And King and Maxwell started but not finished anything. A very recent one purchase, like, okay. You can tell it's a friction stories, right? So you can tell. Sydney Sheldon's, like, it is not adulterated books, right? It is not about adulterated books. So that is, you can tell. And personality development related, like Shiv Kara books, you can tell you can win kind of stuff. Or Dale Carnegie, Dale Carnegie books, or um, Robin Sharma. Usually, I lost some books, but again I had to recollect it. I purchased this book when it is released. The first day only I purchased it, but I gave it to my father. So this is Robin Sharma collection. Okay, the monk who sold his Ferrari. Gateness Guide one I have, but I think I lost this book. Are still there. I didn't remember. Gateness Guide two I didn't purchase. Okay, so few books again. This series also. This is completely self help or a personality development books. Okay, so you can buy anything. Okay, so what's our it is, guys? So point is, what is your hobby? What is you like to collect, or what is? It's all about you only. Okay, in that one, what is you like? What is the story? What is the theme? Okay, so in that one, like, you are a sports person, you play. Right? Do not try to highlight you participate in the communal rights. You hate something and that kind of stuff. Don't use the negative words. Don't use a negative impression to your interviewer. Okay, so don't use negative words. Don't highlight a negative kind of stuff. Okay, so you are in a jail for 6 months, and that is, so do not require to highlight, right? So like that. So my point is, not required to highlight your negative things. And strength and weakness, not a positive and negative. I'm talking about strength and weaknesses. Strength and weakness is not a positive and negative part. Strength and weakness, both are positive parts only. Okay. So tell about your strength and weakness. What is my strength? So, but guys, you have to keep something in your mind. What is your strength? Okay. For example, learning is your strength. You keep learns. Learning is a strength. Weakness is, I don't know how to stop learning. That is not okay. You can tell different kind of stuff. Okay, so so learn strength and weakness, and never put a strength and weakness in that bracket. Your family members, like my father is my strength, my mother is my strength, or my girlfriend is my weakness. Okay, what is your weakness? Drinking is my weakness, smoking is my weakness. What is your strength? Is like shouting is my strength. Don't say that kind of stuff. Okay, so your family, friends, this kind of stuff not is your strength nor a weakness it is. Okay, so what is your strength is your maybe your confidence, or maybe your the some part of hobby you are doing daily, or maybe because it's the a uniqueness about you, that is your strength. As I said, like one of my strength is purchasing books, collecting materials, teaching. So whether it is with pay or without pay, teaching. Okay, learning is my strength. So almost like till now I keep my job because of I learned something, not 10 years before or 20 years before. I'm learning a lot of things very recently also. like Python, DevOps kind of stuff. I learn, I taught to the people. Okay, so I can learn easily. So that is my strength. Okay, I will take a challenges. I will accept the challenge. What is my strength? I will accept the challenges, and I will search. I mean, I will try to complete that work. That is my strength. So create a good strength point, good weakness point. Again, guys, strength and weakness, not positive or not negative. Positive way only. Weakness is also in a positive way. Okay, weakness is also a positive way. I have a weak heart. Don't say like that kind of stuff. Okay, don't go to I am a weak, I have a weak heart and kind of stuff. So strength and weakness is always positive points only. Okay, guys, this is about our basic some points in an introduction, and there is some personal questions will be there. Where do you want to see yourself after 5 years? What is your short term plan? What is long term plan? Short term plan, long term plan. So check it. You can create your own short term, but again, people don't agree with your personal answer. Short term plan, so I will go to Goa trip. What is long term plan? I will go to the some America trip or a Dubai trip. Yeah, people don't agree personal things. Or I want to purchase some mobile phone. Short term plan, like a iPhone I want to purchase. Short term plan. Long term plan, so I will purchase my music system full, or a gaming system I want to purchase, or full setup in home. They don't agree, so better to tell answer is like a more professional way. What is your short term plan? So learning of new technologies, improve technical skills. So then I can and any specific tech skill also you can mention, guys. So I want to learn, I want to improve my technical skills. So cloud or DevOps, I will improve my technical skills. Or maybe you can say I like more in the interested in securities related. So I will learn not cyber security. Okay, my plan is, so I will learn a cyber security, or maybe I will learn a cloud technologies, or maybe I will learn a CCNA, MCSA kind of stuff. I want to improve my programming skills. I want to design an app, Android app or a Apple app. Okay, so you can tell a short-term plan. Long-term plan is about a position you want to acquire. Like after 5 years, which position you want it? You want to become a architect. You want to become a expert, or you want to be in a certain role, or maybe you want to get like a what you do after 20 years. You can see I can become a farmer. So once I got like money, so my father will get retired, so that time I will go back to my village and I will become farmer. That is also good sense. Okay, but that is very long term. Okay, so you will work for a 20 years, then we can go back to our place and do our farming land and that. Okay, so that is the personal ways of questions. Most of your questions are like that only. Okay, so another third question is, what is your your belongs to mechanical engineering. So it is being a student of mechanical, why do you want to enter into IT industry? This is a big challenging question, guys. Again, so your belongs to mechanical, civil, or EC, ENTC kind of stuff. Why you want to IT industry? Why you choose service desk? This kind of stuff. So here it is. To go, if I want to go to mechanical field, my graduation compulsory mechanical engineering, right? As a EC, I cannot go to mechanical field, and mechanical field guy cannot come into electronics industry. Okay, but anyone can enter into IT industry. Okay, IT industry required, not IT degree. It is required intelligence, logical thinking, so capability to learn computer technology, any computer technology, right? So that is the IT field. Okay. Why IT after completion of core branch 3 See this? So one of the common question they ask in interview. Okay. So you have to tell in a always a positive way, guys. Always positive. Even you think negatively, no problem. But you have to speak positively. Okay. You want to kill someone, but still you have to say God bless you only. Okay. You wish someone is dead, like you have to tell him. So God bless you. You have to live longer life. Okay. Okay, that is a like a positive words you have to use it. So in your way also you have to tell. So some people are telling an answer. A mechanical field is not having more opportunities outside. IT field having more opportunities and growth. Some people will tell mechanical field do not have much growth or faster, not faster going. But IT industry is faster growing industry. Of course, when you are telling it, do not compare with it. IT industry is a faster growing industry than any other industry. That is positive point. Mechanical industry is not a, fast growing industry as IT industry. That is negative point. Okay. Otherwise, all other industries are not fast growing industries compared to IT industry. Negative points. Okay. So IT industry is a fast growing industry. I'm very much interested to IT because it's not compulsory to have a uh, computers background kind of stuff. Just we require to learn based on the job requirements. As much you learn, that much you can able to grow in the industry. So that is about IT. That's why I have from the 3 or mechanical or electronics. I want to choose. I choose IT field. Okay, so that is, and a lot of subjects related to IT. It is we can learn from different resources as compared to our subject. Okay, so that is always speak in a positive way. Most difficult situation in your life. So what you learn outcome of this training means, what are the subjects you learn in this training, what are the subjects you learn in the training. Okay, guys, that is again we have to put a place like what you done learn in this training. Okay, that is a common question. Okay, so what are the difference between before joining the training and after joining the training? What you learn additionally, what you learn newly, new things, what you learn in this training. About your training, what is your trainer name? Yeah, that is one more question is, guys, do not forget my name. Okay, my name is very simple, Latif. Not required full name, just tell them I'm Latif. That's it. Okay, so how do you know about a Savantis? How do you know about a Vedic soft or a Savantis? So you can tell like a different way, like how you know about this one simply. Like you are, Savantis through like a Naukri.com. You upload a resume in a Naukri, you got a call from the Savantis. Or your friend, one of your friend is working, you got a job in Cognizant through Savantis. So I dropped my resume. So then I got selected in the interview. I got it. Okay, so like this. Okay, challenging situations. Mechanical engineering. Why you choose IT? Submit my documents. So I'll receive for the SuperNet. Okay. Most difficult situation in your life. So for everybody's life, whether there is a difficult situation or there is difficult situation, there are not. Okay, is there or not? But one situation is happened to everyone. Luckily, that is Corona situation. Okay, everybody lost something. Everybody feels some difficulties. Everybody lost. It is kind of freedom. Okay, some only except in TV, because they have a freedom to go to TV office and all. So they are said, we are telling, so happily sit in home and you can enjoy. Okay. That is a very difficult situation. People need a freedom, right? So corona is make everybody's a difficult situation. So if any difficult situation you face in a college, home, or anything, you can put it. Okay, there. What is your hobbies? Already I told, different type of hobbies people are having, guys. Make it as a better hobbies. Watching TV, listening music is not a hobbies. Okay, listening music may be a little bit hobby part. Collection of music records, collection of books, reading books, collecting books. Okay, that is also one kind of hobby, no problem. But watching TV, watching movies is not a hobbies. Okay, smoking cigarette, drinking alcohol, um, smoking weed. Okay, it means like a ganja. Okay, drinking alcohol. What is another one is beating some other people, killing, self-killing thoughts, suicide attempts. These are not hobbies. Okay, okay, jumping from the buildings. That is not a hobby. Cycling is a hobby. Cycling is a hobby. Running is a hobby. Um, what is habits and hobbies are both are different. Habit and hobbies are both are different. Okay, habit means a daily what you do. That is hobbies means specifically what you are doing, like a stamp collection, book collection. Okay, pen collection. Okay, different type of hobbies and different type of habits are there. So try to understand both and we can highlight it. Certain things we should not put it in a certain kind of hobbies. You should not highlight it, but some other things. Any other things? Long term goal. Okay. Do you know what service desk people do? Let me tell. Okay, long term goal already we discussed, right? Short term goal, long term goal. Do you know what service desk people do? Okay, so that is clearly you have to tell what is the service desk. Okay, how they are handling the customer. That is important. Okay, tell me about your famous season. What is famous season? Maybe interview ask a question. So what is that? These kind of questions will ask, what is your recently watched Netflix or 10 series? Okay, so it maybe he ask some season kind of stuff, not a weather seasons. Maybe it is a TV season. Okay, nowadays people are watching only Netflix. Why do you want to join a service desk? Why you want to join a service desk? What is service desk and why you want to join the services? Two are there. This is about work related to the service desk. This is it's a personal question. You are why you want to service desk? Right? So as a fresher. So simple question, simple answer for so many things is personal questions is as a fresher. As a fresher, it is. I thought it is a good opportunity to come with a service desk by improving our technical skills and technical skills. We can work with a different type of technologies. We can handle different type of situations. Okay, faster problem solving skills. That's some purpose you can able to tell. Computer configuration, that is you know how to check your system configuration and how to tell system configuration. What is your CPU, RAM, and hard disk and operating system. Okay, next, what is the difference between LAN and WAN? LAN is a local area network. It is a private network. So within the network, we can able to communicate directly. We use a switches generally for LAN communication. WAN communication, wide area network. It is a global network. It is a networks of network. WAN is a networks of network like internet. Internetworking means one network to another network. Global network means one geographical area to another geographical area we are accessing. Okay, WAN is more like a global network, public network. What is the difference between RAM and ROM? Random access memory, read only memory. Random access memory means RAM is a volatile memory, ROM is a non volatile memory. Okay, what is volatile memory? When power is off, data gone in the memory device. ROM, non volatile memory. What is non volatile memory? Even if your power is off, data still be there in the non volatile device. Okay, next, in a computer, RAM is, we can add a RAM, we can remove RAM, we can replace the RAM. But in a computer, ROM is a BIOS chip on motherboard which we cannot change like that, change like a RAM. Yeah, here it is. Strengths, guys, are you able to get it, or you are feeling bored? You feel it is useful or you feel bored, then we'll change another topic, because everybody is silent.
No, sir, continue. No, sir, it is interesting.
Useful, right? I thought it is useful. That's it is. Maybe once we are
Yes,
cut
sir,
down,
useful one.
once we are
Yes,
get
sir.
yeah, once you are cut down means like suddenly tomorrow onwards you have to take another training. Then we can't able to discuss the questions and answers. Again, guys, it is strengths and weakness. Okay, it's not different. So it's a type of mistake. Okay, strengths and weakness. Okay, change the characteristics your life. Change the characteristics of your life. That's what we don't. I'm about fam famous your city. Famous in your city. Okay, so for example, you are in a certain place, like you are in Hyderabad. So what is the famous there? Like a Charminar is a famous, or maybe Golconda is a famous, or maybe Irani chai is a famous. Okay, Alpha Hotel is famous. Amirpet is famous. For me, it is Amirpet is famous. Sikandrabad railway station is famous. More about Sikandrabad because I know Sikandrabad from 2000 year, like a 22 years. Recently, very less, but that time I have done diploma in Sikandrabad only. Okay, so I know Sikandrabad better way. Okay, so if you got your area famous, fix your, so think about your what is your area. Okay, so for example, your belongs to Vijayawada. Then what is the famous in Vijayawada? Durga temple is there. Prakasham barrage is
Yes,
there.
sir.
Right. Okay. Maybe there is some hotel is very famous, like food wise. Okay. Amravati, nearest to Amravati, right? Like this. Or maybe in Vishakhapatnam, what is famous? Nothing famous. RK beach is there, which is more dirty than usual. Okay. RK beach. Um,
Hindustan Shipyard.
what it is? Yeah, shipyard is there. Dark yard, shipyard, big shipping company. Okay.
Simhachalam temples.
Yeah, Simhachalam and Kailasgiri, trekking spots, some trekking spots, beach spots. Long journey you can do it, like a one straight line long journey. We can do it, and there is a crocodile park. I have not seen from last few years. Okay, it is there or not also I don't know. Now, okay, like this. You can tell what is your favorite part or a famous part. Of course, Simhachalam is almost very famous. Why? Because it's not required anybody only for temple also not required. Like people will come to visit because it's like a big hill area, and surrounding of city is like a hilly areas also there. Okay, hill areas also there. So then just like a Ooty kind of stuff also there, right? So fix your one of the spot or one of the place, one of the food, specific food. Okay, like specific food item or specific place or specific temple. Okay, or some iconic kind of stuff. There is in Vishakhapatnam there is one area is called Chaul Madam. Okay, so that means it's a death valley type only. It's burial ground. Next to the burial ground, there is a masjid and temple and a church. Three are in the same place. Okay, that is one super spot, and prostitution is also high in that area. So everything is there. So world city. Okay, it is backside of a railway station, and it is one of the entrance for railway station also. Okay, so like that. So find out certain reasons to tell why it is highlighted place. Okay, change characteristics of your life. I don't understand that question. Try to get something from it. Okay, so you can say what is the characteristics. So what are the things you have changed? Maybe I thought every person wear decent dresses. Girls should wear saris or need decent dresses. In because of I came from the a small village, not village, small town. I came from the small town. My mentality is like limited. But when I cross that one, so when I see people around surrounding it, so there is no difference. What you wear, what you eat, what you look, the way you look, there is no difference. You do your work, and life has to go on. That is what I realized when I came from my town to my small town to the city. Okay, so then I can be there in any city, so no problem because everything is look like the same. Anything, whatever it is yours. Out comes from your training. So what are the things you learn in the training? Okay, what are the understandings here? Challenging situations in your life, already I told. Introduction is common. Still, there is some questions. So, first batch may put a lot of questions. Memorable moment or a incident. Memorable moment or incident means if something is happened, like you got a high level of marks, you pass in an exam which you are not expected. Okay, memorable moments or some incident is occur. Like you got promoted, you got a job, you got a salary, um, or something like. So don't go more personal part, but any favorable moment is there, you can tell them. If not there, maybe some people do not have any favorite moments. Then what to do? Describe the characteristics that defines you. Yeah, that's the question. Changing character, something is there, no? That is describe the characteristics that defines you. Memorable moments or memorable incidents. Okay, this kind of stuff may not be there, may be there. So what you will do if it is not there? Anyone. If you have a moment, then you will tell. If you don't have a moment, then what you will tell? Try something.
Like so far, I don't have any memorable moment. If I secure job in this company, it can be a memorable moment.
Very good. Very good. Okay, good. That is one kind of answer. Good. You know, guys, is anything they said before interview, or maybe you guys are already attend some interviews, right? Is any interview like in a courtroom, like they said, I will, you have to tell, I will tell always the truth, only truth only, but truth kind of stuff. Any promises you are making before at the time of interview you are doing? Is anybody told you you have to tell always the truth?
No, sir.
Yeah, you can tell some bakwas, no problem. Okay. Yeah, you can tell a favorite moment, like so just I got a low score marks and my dream over to buy a bike. So I thought my father this year also my father is going to not going to buy a bike. So then, but one day just I came back from my granny's home to my hometown. So the day of first day of class, my father showed me a bike, and we went to the puja, and we first day I went to the college in bike, which is never happened. Okay, which is never happened. But he can tell, no problem. So is a guy who's come and home, like he's ask your father is really happened or kind of stuff. Okay, but important is why people are asking this kind of questions. It is useless. It's better to ask one technical question. Okay, but it is about how you present an answer. What the interview will do with what is your favorite moment or memorable moment. Okay, interview want what is your technical skills, not about your favorite moment, right? But why people are asking questions, so how you present an answer. Okay, as you present, that is why I said good. Why? Because of the line is very clear. So let us say line without any hesitation, murmuring, confidently are telling some answer. Okay,
Sir,
yeah, tell me.
can we tell the memorable moment like it is happened 9 or 8 years back?
Yeah, you can tell anything, but don't give that is the day I born kind of stuff. It is my favorite moment. Okay, so that much don't go long. Okay, okay, 5 years, 10 years back, no problem. That is a, what is your more memorable? Like in my 10th class, something has happened. It is I done my 10th class so many years back, no problem. But point is, it can be a lie, true, no problem. But tell in a very confident way. Practice that kind of answers, different type of answers. Okay, that is first important. So if you have a power, the three things that you want to change. So what are the three things you can change? So that is also try to put a three, four things, and do not get a cross question on it. Okay, you can try answer confidently. Okay, that is a important. So powerful three things I want to change. I want to change my laptop first of all. Okay, not that thing, but point is okay. So the way you are looking at a society, so the which three things you don't like in the society, current society, which you are changing, which you want to change. Okay, so maybe like with the money, with the power, with the kind of stuff, three things you want to change. Either it is yourself or to the society. or a country. Okay, like this. No, I want to. I don't want to change anything. It is everything is not perfect in it. Okay, at least I will change some roads. If I have a power in this, better first of all I will change the road safety kind of stuff. Okay. Okay. Describe characteristics that defines you. What is you? What is you? Okay. Now it is yoga session. Okay. So what is you? Then you can tell something like mm, about certain characteristics. If you don't have that one, also you can add one or two characteristics for you. Like I'm a confident, or maybe I learn quickly. That is my character. I respect the people. I work with the teams. I can work in a solo as well as a team. Okay. I can quick understanding of the situations. So that is your positive points, but we can add like this. See, very less technical questions, but see, to describe the characteristics that defines you, memorable moment, three things that you want to change, topics covered in a training. See, total one technical question that is not even a technical topics covered in a training. That is, see, same only hobbies, strengths. That is okay. All are no questions. Last one is Sudeshna madam. Okay, I shared this one. What is firewall? Okay. This is ITL framework process, ITL related part. Okay, guys, these are the some of the questions we are. It is about your personal questions, about your basically what is you kind of questions. Point is what is you kind of questions. It's not a technical questions, but it is all about you. So important is you have to prepare that thing for yourself, because what is a MAC address, what is a IP address, you can search in a Google, you will find an answer. Tell me about your character, that is you define you. How to search in a Google, you don't find an answer, right? That is belongs to you. So be prepared according to you. Find out different type of answers. What is your strength? What is your weakness? What is your character? If you have a power, what you can able to change three things. What is your favorite moment, favorite place? Why that place? Why that favorite place? What is the famous in your city? What is a more famous in your city? Okay, why? um Another points are there, right? About your parents, how do you celebrate last birthday? Okay, tell me about the situation you face in corona time, difficult situation you face in the life, different difficult situation you face in the life. Okay. Long term goals, short term goals, what is your vision? Goal is different, vision is different. Okay, goal is different, vision is different. So why you choose this field, service desk field? Why you choose IT? Why you choose service desk? Okay, so these are a most common question, guys. Do not worry. So I already forward a one notepad file, which it is belongs to HCL, but most of the personal questions are most common for anyone. Okay, compulsory check it. Now, as a last part, I want to tell about these questions, which is directly Charan sir extracted some technical questions from interview. Only 16 is there. What is RAM versus ROM? Already I told what is RAM and ROM. Volatile, non-volatile. RAM models, ROM models, kind of stuff. In a RAM, we have SRAM and DRAM also there, right? SRAM, DRAM. DRAM is further developed into SDRAM, and then now it is DDR3, DDR, DDR2, DDR3, DDR4, DDR5. ROM is nothing but a chip on a motherboard, which is BIOS chip. In a ROM, we have a program called a BIOS. That's a ROM chip called as a BIOS chip. ROM, we have a program called a BIOS. Okay. So what is a BIOS? BIOS is a firmware or firmware. It's help you to boot your system when you power on the system. Like type of network, type of networking or type of networks, LAN, MAN, CAN kind of stuff, local area network, campus area network, metropolitan area network, wide area network. Network topologies, bus topology, ring topology, mesh topology, star topology. Very good. Okay. Parts of computer. Important part is brain of the computer is CPU, central processing unit, your processor. CPU, RAM, motherboard, on motherboard components like your BIOS chip kind of stuff, and SMPS, hard disk, CD-ROM, DVD, and external connection like a keyboard, mouse, LAN connections, right? So monitor, different type of hardware, different types of hardware. What is different types of hardware? So brain, or there is a brain, no brain. So intermediate pass or fail. Types of hardware. I don't know. So questions on a hard disk. So we know the hard disk, right? So different type of hard disk we know. SATA hard disk, PATA hard disk we know. Okay. Type of questions on hard disk, type of hard disk. Okay. When you connect a hard disk, like you can initialize this MBR and GPT. Hard disk can be MBR type or GPT type. Depends upon supporting operating system. MBR or a GPT hard disk. Okay, so if it is MBR, we can create a 4 primary or a 3 primary, one extended partition. Each partition size is maximum 2 terabyte. If it is a GPT type of, you initialize as a GPT type, your partition style is GPT type, you can create 128 partitions. No extension, no logical drives, and each partition size is up to more than 2 terabytes and up to it is 18 EB. Okay, so you want to get more disk space, so what you do, so go to, I can show you while I am telling an answer, guys, but when you are telling practicing answering, put a one blank screen, or put a like this kind of thing also, no problem, like this also no problem, or I put a complete blank screen. Okay, put a some full blank screen and you can tell an answer. Why? Because of practicing answering will come, because you have to tell an answer in front of the camera, right, in front of the computer. You cannot show, right, you cannot show this is a hard disk, this is MBR, this is GPT. You cannot explain. Explanation for class purpose, but answer is straight answer it is. Okay, so that's why I didn't put anything, just I keep like this only. Okay. To get a more disk space, then you can go to hard disk, means go to Windows Explorer and go to this PC, C drive, right click on C drive, properties, clean up the disk cleanup, and the disk, go to tools, optimization means disk defragmentation and error checking. So that is, will your disk will be data disk will be free. Okay. Next one, your disk get a free from all temporary files and all kind of stuff. Okay. Landman can, right? That is IP address and MAC address. IP address is a logical address. MAC address is physical address. IP address is assigned by user or a DHCP server. We can assign an IP address manually or automatically from DHCP server. MAC address is assigned by manufacturer of NIC, which is 48-bit in number and represented in 12 hexadecimal. IP address is IPv4, IPv6 addresses, two types. Okay, depends upon your network. You will get an IP address. You change the network, IP address can be changeable, but MAC addresses cannot be changed. It is a fixed address. That's why it is called as a physical address or a hardware address. One NIC having a multiple IP addresses can have a multiple IP addresses, but one NIC, one MAC address. That is not required. Okay, so check the IP address and MAC address. What is IP address? What is MAC address? And difference. Troubleshooting type steps for a systems run slower. Yesterday only one batch I have taken this class. Okay. If you want once more, then I will tell it. Okay. Okay. This is a one point again I will tell. But what is we are frequently know, that is I will cover first. Share the configuration of your computer. So you have to, how to check the system computer, right? So tell about your computer. Guys, better to note down. First of all, check your system configuration. First day class only I have tell how to check the system configuration. I don't know how many people check their system configuration. So compulsory note down your system configuration aside. It is a most common question. Two questions are there. Okay, most common question. That two questions I have covered in a first day of classes only for both batches, like both CTS SD batches and HCL batches. Okay, first day of it's most common questions. Share the configuration of your computer. What is your CPU? CPU. My CPU is i5 3230M model 2.6 gigahertz processor. My RAM is 12 GB. Total RAM is 12 GB RAM, and my hard disk is 500 GB hard disk. My operating system is Windows 10 Home Edition, 64 bit. 64 bit. So this is my system configuration. I want to tell more about it, I can tell. Like I have a GPU, I have a graphic card is there, a NVIDIA graphic card means NVIDIA GeForce graphic card, 2 GB dedicated graphic card is there. Discrete grade. Configuration of your cell phone. I am currently using Samsung from last 3 years. Okay, so I'm using only one phone from last 3 years, that is Samsung. So some S30s kind of stuff. 600 mAh battery. Samsung processor, uh, Xenos processor I think, and internal memory is 128 GB. Okay, and RAM is 4 GB. Okay, 4G network connection 3 years back. So like that. And operating system I didn't remember really, I didn't check it. Android 11 or 12, what are the latest one? Maximum Android 11 I think. So what to do, guys? Go to settings, go to last one in the setting, that is about your phone. There you can find about your phone, what is your phone number, means model number, what is your processor. Yes. Okay, different type of processor came now, like a MediaTek processor. Okay, Xenos processor, Exynos processor. Okay, Helio processors. So different type of processor, Divinos processor, Snapdragon processors, processor memory is there. operating system, Android operating system is there, iOS operating system is there, RAM, internal memory. These are your cell phone configurations. How do you find an IP address? Everybody knows. Go to command prompt. What is a command prompt? So go to command prompt, type a ipconfig command. ipconfig, ipconfig space slash all. Difference between ipconfig and ipconfig space slash all is in ipconfig you can able to see only IP address, subnet mask and default gateway. In ipconfig space slash all you can see ipconfig, subnet mask, default gateway plus you can see your MAC address, physical address, DHCP enabled yes or no, DHCP server address, DNS server address, your lease obtained and lease expiry, and your host name also, and your adapter name also you will get it. Okay, that is ipconfig and ipconfig space all. You want to check IP address in a Windows graphical mode, so then you have to go to control panel, network and sharing center, change your adapter settings on adapter, double click on adapter details. There you will find your IP address and other details. Like your physical address is a MAC address, your DHCP enable yes or no, IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, lease obtained, lease expiry, DHCP server address, and DNS server address. Okay, see guys, one question, that much answer I can able to tell, so you can able to tell. Okay, I can able to tell, so you can able to tell. Okay, so how to tell? Practice, practice. So then you can tell step by step easily without any murmuring, without saying like next kind of stuff. You can able to tell how to find IP address and what is a CMD. If a CMD is a command prompt, so we can use certain commands to control your system, to create a file, create a directory, to copy files, directory kind of stuff. And we can give certain commands to do certain task like finding an IP address, ping command, trace RT command, networking commands. These are ping command, trace RT command, netstat command, okay, shutdown command, of course, task list kind of commands like that you can use to do certain task or to do certain work like that. We can use a different type of commands, not only creating files, directories, copy, move, also we can do certain things. We can run some application or that kind of stuff. How to find a configuration of system, you know that one. You can get the system configurations basically from task manager. You can find your CPU details, RAM details, disk details, your Wi-Fi adapter details, your graphic card details. Or you can go to MS Info 32. Okay, go to search or run MS Info 32. There you can find what is your operating system, version of your operating system, edition of your operating system, version of your operating system, your processor, your memory, and also you can get a hard disk details. Or you can go to DXDiag. You can go to DXDiag. There you can find your system configurations. So how to set up a printer? We already seen. We didn't add a printer. Just we are talking about a printer. Okay. The last one is troubleshooting steps if you are unable to send and receive emails in the Outlook. So this is we discuss separately. But generally, guys, you are unable to send or receive emails through the Outlook. So most possibility is your application is, means there is a configuration error. So it can be a network related problem, means internet problem. Second one is configuration problem. Third one is application problem. The fourth one is your server problem. Your server problem. Okay. So that is a fourth one. In generally, I am using Gmail. So can I blame on Gmail? So we cannot blame on Gmail, right? Gmail is working, but from Outlook only, incoming outgoing is not working. So you have to go with the troubleshooting verification by step. First one is internet is connected or not. Is the internet is working or not? First one. The second one is if internet is working, then see the one's configuration. Open the mail account in the browser. For example, it is a Gmail account. For me also it happens. This is my Outlook. This Outlook may not work sometimes. It will shows all folders are up to date connected to Microsoft Exchange, and it shows an error here. It's unable to connect it. Okay. I can show you by removing internet, but if I remove internet, we will disconnect. Okay. So it will show some error. It is unable to get a new email ID, emails, and I can't able to send. So what I will do, I will open the same Outlook in here in the web browser. I open this Outlook. I will try to send a mails. Even Microsoft Teams also sometimes it won't work. I use it from the browser. Okay. So what it is, I will try to open from the browser and connect it to the server and check the mails and try to send the mails and try to receive the mails. In browser it is working, means it is a configuration problem. It is a configuration of configuration problem. Okay, so first you have to check internet is good. Then you have to open the your mail account in the browser. If it is working, then it is a application or a configuration problem, means I didn't configure this one properly, or maybe there is a problem with this application. So check the configuration is not yet changed. Configuration is not changed in between yesterday and today. I didn't change any configuration. Okay, and the configuration is also good as a regular, so no change in it, so no problem in it. Okay, so better to try to repair your application problem can be there. Sign out, sign in from sign out and sign in, or shut down your computer, restart your computer, try it once, or go to programs and features, go to control panel, go to programs and features, and select your application. Try to repair the application or uninstall the application and reinstall the application and reconfigure. But before going to that one, better to check with your server configuration also. Better to check with a server any changes are occur. Last time, last Saturday, we are trying to set up it. There is a problem occur. There is a option is remote. That is yellow, less apps kind of stuff. Less secure apps that is on is not there. Okay, so that option is removed in a May 2022 in this year only. Okay, since that one we are not configured, so we don't know what happened. So finally we are configured, but this is the things. Okay. Um, so what is the you are missing? I told about a printer, but I didn't tell about how to set up a printer. Okay. So that is also we can do it. No. Again, troubleshooting of Outlook. As I said, I will tell again. I given these things yesterday. Better to go to one's point, guys. So these are the take questions. Maybe you will get a point. Okay. VPN. Outlook related issues, cloud, any troubleshooting, ITL, SOP, these things definitely we'll discuss. So after small break, so we'll see ITL and SOP, okay, for today. Okay, guys, up to now, how many people are sleeping?